Last week I made a video about ATAS X and I really enjoyed the experience of ATAS X so far. Before I was using it over parallels and it was not enjoyable at all. Now with a native version for MacBook and Apple, it is really fast, like 100 times faster I can say. And last Friday I was out of office and trading just on my MacBook M4 Pro, just with one screen. And I will show you the exact live recorded order flow trade with the IB fade. So you see the exact setup with footprint data and order flow, and also some insights about the Prop AI Coach inside of PropControl and every data. Let's get into it. So here we are inside of PropControl, and before we get into the exact replay, I recorded everything with QuickTime Player on the go from my MacBook. And let's get into some data about the trade and some context. So we were at IB high. So over here, this is the initial balance of the first 60 minutes of the TH open. And my idea was like to trade the fade over here. So we get above this level. And if we break into this level or get like kind of reverse the pattern over here, my idea was to take it short to VWAP. And there were some confluences about it. So we had the absorption. The daily volume profile shows lack of interest over here. And my idea was to trade it back into balance. So also nice confluence with the daily volume profile. We had aggressive selling over here. So in this candle, actually in the footprint, we will see in a couple of seconds, there was aggressive selling. So trading back into balance with aggressive selling, also nice confluences. We had net positive gaps. So the gamma exposure was net positive. So I just try to defend the positions. And most of the time then we try to like fade or trade pullbacks instead of breakouts. So also nice confluence. And we had like this double top with the fake out over here and aggressive selling afterwards. So also really nice conference. And I gave it the 4-star rating because I managed this trade really well. So yeah, let's get into the exact trade. So I will not let it run like second by second. We will just like go into some special moments. So I started the recording actually when I was in the trade already after the aggressive selling inside of the balance and inside the balance of the IB. And here we had like some positioning, and my idea was like to get it at least to this low, and yeah, the rest of the position to get it to VWAP. But we had also like this put wall over here, and put walls in a net positive gamma environment also react as support, and in a net negative environment it was also like accelerate the move probably, because the hedgers need to give up their assets, their options, their futures contracts or whatever, the assets they are hedged with, and then it leads to accelerating the move. But in a net positive environment, it's kind of reacts like more as support and resistance, as we can also see over here. And that was why my target. So at the 415th, we had like this order over here is 217 contracts, and my idea was to get it like at least to this level. But then when we like got to this level over here, we had aggressive selling, more aggressive selling, and I was really confident about getting this up to the 415th. And over here now we see that price kind of reacts here, so it really bounces back again, and they kind of try to front run this order. So what this means, when you see this ticking before an order, they're kind of front running it and try to get the liquidity from there. And we see it again and again. Now we have like more buying here. Before it was more selling, and then price reacted again, and I decided to like take partials over there with the order flow. Yeah. And then we reacted again. Here we can see the aggressive selling inside of the IB high from before. And yeah, I got short here. And then we had tiny pullback. I held on in this trade. Then we got this aggressive selling straight almost to my target. We got the reaction over here. And then I took like partials. And a couple of times afterwards, we saw reaction again. And now we have the finished auctions at the low, saying the auction is finished over there. So with the context in mind that we front run this order, and we have like the put wall over here reacting as support, my idea was, that the trade is not that probable that much, but it's not too far to VWAP. So there's still the chance that we, after react to this order, that we fill this order and maybe have a spike through it to VWAP. So I decided to go break even at this point and run the rest to VWAP. And then later I got stopped out, I guess, with the rest of this position around, or I filled another 2 contracts around this place, and then I got stopped out with the other 4 micro contracts. So that's basically it about the trade. So now let's see what the AI prop coach is telling about my performance with the IB strategy at the moment. So after trading, all of my trades are synchronized to trades and inside of the journal. And then the AI coach basically is collecting all this data and giving me feedback to my exact trading. And the AI coach actually is saying that you've got a real skill. So my IB breaks and VWAP pullbacks after IB breaks, this is winning, and I have a sharp journal insight, and I really know my strategy, and I know about market structure and gamma, and it's not my knowledge. The issue isn't my knowledge. It isn't my edge. My playbook has an edge. I know it. I back tested it. It has an edge, but my execution and discipline is a problem. It was most of strategies. Most of people they think the strategy is the issue, but 99% of the time, the system is not the problem. You are the problem. And in this time, at this moment, I'm kind of break even for 1.5 months from now, or 2 months overall with my challenge. And the problem is not that my edge, the problem is my discipline. And knowing that and watching it over the AI coach, and when you see it over here, you're sitting at home, you're trading alone, you have no coach or nobody who gives you feedback, and just trade for yourself. AI coach gives you the real feedback about your trading. Saturn actually, he just passed a lucid 100K challenge and gave me nice feedback about the journaling process and also about the coach and how it helped him. He's definitely a good trader. He has an edge and he executed this edge really well. But with journaling, with reviewing, with AI coach and feedbacking, he passed the challenge. And now he's funded, and hopefully he'll get some payouts as well. If you want to see every trade I'm taking, you can look at X here at, I guess, Prop Trader Nick. You can see every trade. I posted my my playbook, and every trade I'm taking, I'm posting at X. And if you want to see more of the live tradings and more about ATAS X and the trade reviews, just let me know. And if you want to sign up for PropControl, the 14-day free trial for PropControl and the AI Prop Coach is in the descriptions. And we see us in the next video.